have Ivan on Tech here with us today, and then we're going to have a nice interview with him about what is Ivan on Tech, what is his platform, how does things work, and how do developers start their journey.
My name is Ivan. I'm the founder of Moralis. We do infrastructure for developers, APIs, SDKs, platforms in order for developers to build quickly and go to market quickly with their Web3 applications.
Thank you for that. Now, you've been creating for a while. You've been building for a while. This is what you said in your opening speech. So tell us more about this and how developers can start tapping into this.
Yeah, so our vision is that Web3 development should be as easy as Web2 development, which it is not. If you are looking at the native tools we have, which are RPC nodes, for example, it's very difficult to build on top. So the vision of Moralis is to ensure that Web3 is as easy to build on top of as it is with Web2. And what does it mean? Well, it means that if you are a developer and you know how to do normal programming, you should be able to jump into Web3 and use simple APIs and simple SDKs and get started easily and quickly. And with one line of code, for example, log in your user, log in the users from all different chains, all different wallets. With one line of code, get their assets. With one line of code, get their real-time transactions. Whenever they do something real time, you gotta know it, whether it is trading, swapping, or using a marketplace, whatever you are interested in. So that's the big mission of Moralis.
Great. So now we're talking about Web3. Everything is about Web3. And what happens to the Web2 people, and how can we bridge them towards Web3?
Yeah, so I don't think Web3 replaces Web2, and there are many different opinions. We just heard another speech where the speaker was saying that, crypto is replacing Web2, it's either or. I don't think it's either or, because at the end of the day, if you look at the big dApps today, whether it is OpenSea, whether it is Uniswap, whether it is Compound, you need to have a backend component in order to make a smooth user experience. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, if you're looking at NFT use cases, it's nice to cache metadata, so it shows up instantly, so you don't have to wait for IPFS to resolve it. So with the bridge from Web2 into Web3, we ensure that you have nice user experience, because raw Web3 is not great user experience. If you add the layer of Web2 on top, it's amazing user experience. And we ensure that devs can easily get started. We ensure that it's the same approach to development in Web3 as it is in Web2, at the same time as we keep all the important things on chain. So all assets, all transactions, all smart contracts are on chain. But reading and caching and interacting with them can be made way more easier and way more better experience if we combine Web2 and Web3, and that's what we're seeing with most use cases. If you look at OpenSea, they have an on-chain component, all NFTs are on-chain, all ownership is on-chain, and they have off-chain component, Web2 component, which means, for example, that they cache metadata so they instantly can show you that. They can show all your NFTs in 300 milliseconds instead of several seconds if you were to fetch it in real time. So all in all, this is the trend that I'm seeing. Web2 is merging with Web3, it's not replacing, and if you are a Web2 developer, you can apply your skills in Web3, and you are very much needed, because Web3 needs websites, it needs apps, it needs games, and that's Web2 skills that are very, very fitting here.
All right, one final last word and recommendation and how people can reach you.
My recommendation is that everyone who knows about Web3 better start acting in Web3, because this is the biggest opportunity I know of. The fact that if you start doing something in Web3, you can be successful in just a few months. I mean, it's crazy. It's new industry. If you really go all in Web3, you start working here, it's very easy to start leading teams or start leading initiatives, to work internationally in ways you would never do in normal Web2. Why? Because it's crowded. In Web3, we have massive opportunities. You know that billions and billions of dollars are still being invested in Web3, although we are in a downwards market. So investments are here, the builders are here, and the future is very bright. And I don't know anyone who entered Web3 and then regretted it or didn't get massive opportunity. And it doesn't have to be developers. It can be media, it can be business development, it can be project management, it can be marketing. Everything is needed. So all skills you have, just apply them in Web3. That's the way to go. And if you want to work with us, go to talent.moralis.io, talent.moralis.io. If you share our vision of making it easy for developers to build and building infra for developers, if that's exciting for you, and to ensure that the next generation of applications can focus on their users instead of building their infra, then go and apply. We would love to work with you.
Thank you again for all of this information, and hope our audience can really benefit from this. So follow Moralis on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and you name them. Thank you.